Evan with Green Thumb Lawn Care here at a potential customer's lawn we're going to refer to as JC's lawn. Okay, we'll start over here on this side. So the good news is there's a decent amount of actual grass threaded throughout all of this. And we'll get to some of the bad things as we go. There's just a myriad of broadleaf weeds. There's violet, clover, broadleaf plantain, just a little bit of everything. I've seen a little bit of nimblewill, a little bit of Bermuda. So there's kind of a mix of everything. And this stuff here, there's quite a bit of this throughout. This is Dallas grass, and I'll explain what we can do about that as we go through. So come around to the side here, kind of just more of the same. A little bit of violets on the edges here. And cross over to the main part of the front lawn. And again, it's a mix, just about everything, but there's a medium amount of good grasses mixed in this middle area here. Widen out. Looks like this was a tree that was removed before we were to get to seeding season, which would be in the fall between September and October. We would want to, if you want this to establish this grass, try to dig out as much of this wood chips as you can. That'll cause new seedlings to dry out and die. They won't be able to survive in that. Anyway, pull it out and replace it with good soil. Oh, there's a dead garter snake there, poor guy. But if we could get 8-10 inches of soil there, we could establish grass there, I'm sure, with no problem. There's some other areas. I'm assuming this is from equipment that removed the stump or the tree. Hoping there's not something spilled in the soil here, but probably just damage from equipment. So we're gonna look around the side here. We definitely have some good grasses in here. This could definitely be kind of polished up, getting rid of the weeds and help the grass grow and be healthy. And most of this lawn will look like a pretty well established lawn once we get rid of these broadleaves. Now, to address the Dallas grass, it's a little bit everywhere. And the unfortunate thing about that is we can't selectively get rid of that now. We would have to wait till late summer and then kill it wherever it is. And it's like, let's say it's through here right now and up through most of there and then just patches. But I would venture to say that not all of it is up yet, so it may be everywhere. If that is the case, what I would recommend at that point is late summer, come through and just do a renovation of the whole front yard, whole front lawn, and just remove everything that's here, because when we remove the Dallas grass, it will wipe out anything underneath it, around it. And if it's pretty widespread, we would just want to renovate the entire thing, wipe it all out, turn it all brown, kill it. And then when the seeding window opens up, we would want to come through and seed everything, and just see, just start fresh. And that way we won't have to try to selectively pick out these Dallas plants, which would be almost an impossible task. But we'll just see what the summer brings and what the coming seasons bring. But for now, for this year, we could definitely take out all the broadleaves. The clovers might take a few different treatments to try. I'm sorry, not the clover. The violets might take a few different treatments, and maybe some of the clover may take a couple of treatments to completely get rid of. But we can definitely do that for you. And I've taken soil samples and measurements, and we will send that off to the lab pending approval. And that'll tell us what's going on in the soil and what might need to be corrected and adjusted, and give us a good base starting point to get everything off and running. So that's what I'm seeing now. And then if the Dallas grass doesn't bother you, it can be here, but I would recommend just trying to get rid of it. You'll see, I'm sure you've dealt with it The customers dealt with it in mowing. It grows up really tall, throws seeds everywhere, and it just kind of tends to multiply and become a worse problem. So I would definitely recommend just getting rid of it. So that's what we're looking at for this project. And Evan with Green Thumb out.